Welcome back. I would say that it is a brand new day, and while it is a new day, it is in fact pretty gloomy out. I'm sure you can't hear it, but right below me we have the heat on because it's about 60 degrees in the house this morning when we woke up. So spring took a little bit of a break, but that's okay. So this is just a quick hello, hi. We're also going handheld because this happened. GoPro 5 meets GoPro 7. You get a GoPro, you get the little mount. This box here has a cord in it. I guess it's got a couple of those stands, everything you see on the side of the box. These are features, and we'll talk about these real quick. The Hyper Smooth right there, that is the main reason for purchasing this. And essentially, well, the GoPro Hero 5 Black, which is what we're recording on now, has stabilization, but not at 4K. So if you record in 4K, you lose that. Which essentially means that you move it around, it's gonna look bumpy. I'm not sure how much you can tell just in me moving a little bit right now, but there's been a couple videos I uploaded where you could tell it kind of hurt my brain a little bit to watch, and then you plan around that. I got the tripod, I got the stands. When I move, I try to keep it a little bit more measured. However, with this guy, I've already seen rear, how many times is it gonna take for me to say this? With this guy, I've already seen real world examples, it took a really long time to say that, right, of how well this looks compared to like gimbals, like actual gimbals, like the DJI Osmo 2 Mobile, whatever it's called. And so at 4K, this does it perfectly. So, Hyper Smooth, big deal. Live streaming is cool. I don't know if we'll really use it. HDR, not a requirement. Love that it's there. GPS, I don't mind having my pictures tagged. It helps, especially if I upload them like Google Photos. Touchscreen, they all have it. Now that 8x slow-mo, that I'm actually excited about too, because on the Hero 5 Black, what we're recording on right now, it will film at 4K at 30 frames a second. It'll film at 1080, I think only up to 60 frames per second. This guy here will do 1080 at 240 frames per second. I mean, that's amazing. You can't get that on $500 cameras for the most part, so big win. And it'll also do 60 frames per second on 4K. So love the fact that it has that capability. All the GoPros, 33 feet, 10 meters. It does do voice, which I don't think I've ever even tried to use it because the 5 has it as well. There again, it's 4K at 60 frames per second, 1080 at 240 frames per second, which is awesome. 12 megapixel camera. I'm not sure about the 12 megapixel on the 5. I feel like those are pretty similar. So to recap, Hyper Smooth, 8x slow-mo, 4K at 60, 1080 at 240. Those were the biggest draws. And we're gonna sell you, anybody watching this, you're interested in the GoPro, hit me up. But we're gonna be looking to get rid of the GoPro Hero 5 Black in the next few days. With that being said, we're gonna get this open, we're gonna get this set up, we're gonna do some sample footage, we'll move around some. When you get up and walk, here's this guy. He was thinking about stealing my seat. He's still thinking about it. All right, just a little bit of moving around. I can see the shake in the camera already. We'll see it once we go to the black. When we come back, we're gonna be shooting on the GoPro Hero 7 Black, and hopefully it's a vast improvement. So let's get it opened.
20 minutes later.
Open the sky. Right. Quick little instruction manual. Flat one, curved one, USB-C 1 battery. We do have this guy over here. Both appear to be charged. That's the little GoPro official dual battery charger. So we're gonna go ahead and give this guy a charge. We'll see you back on the GoPro 7. All right, everybody. We are officially filming on the new GoPro Hero 7 Black. So far, I'm impressed. I've been playing with the settings, and what I'm really curious about is how the stabilization works. So I'm just going to get a quick look at the room, a little bit of walking around. Looking nice. Zoom in on Mr. Nathan Drake. All right. There's definitely some settings and some options, shooting modes, I guess, that I'd like to play with. Let me know in the comments, as always. Are you interested in the GoPro? Do you want to hear more about it? You want to see more examples of what it can and cannot do? To be honest, I didn't know anything about the GoPro. I got it. We were going to swim with whale sharks in Mexico, and I wanted to buy a GoPro, but then I decided to be cheap, and I bought a 4K action cam. Utter garbage. I've heard there are some brands that can almost compete with GoPro as far as quality, certainly price. Whether or not that's true, I'm not going to find out, because what I bought was garbage, and I went ahead and went to Best Buy, got a GoPro Hero 5 Black, which is what we've been using. Footage blew my mind. Then we didn't get to swim with whale sharks. I got some cool footage in Mexico, but not what I was hoping for. And then the GoPro sat unused till 2 months ago or so, when we decided to start this channel and upload content with it. And there are some, I don't want to say that there's some cons, there's some limitations with the GoPro. The stabilization was a big deal. I was not happy with the 1080 footage, and we may use some 1080 on this, especially with the 240 frames per second, super slow-mo. But for the most part, we love the 4K, we're using the 4K, and I have no doubt it's gonna look amazing. Well, everyone, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this little look at the GoPro. So the video you're watching right now is a perfect example of the kind of quality you can get from a GoPro, both the 5 in all my previous videos and the 7, which is what we're filming this with. But okay, I've rambled long enough. Thank you for watching. Let me know if you have any questions about the GoPro, and there's links in the description below of everything that we've talked about. Thank you so much.